So in this section of the experimenting with waterproof connectors challenge, I'm just going to show how I'm putting the guts of my project in the box. I did have to take off this rib near this port for one of the connectors so that the flange has a place to be, and it's not entirely smooth, so I might actually reverse it so that the gasket is on the outside. However, what we have here is a frame which is holding a camera with a USB connector on it, and that frame just drops into the Hammond box nicely like that. And of course the lid fits on like this. Actually, it doesn't. It fits on like this so that the camera is not obstructed by the lettering. So what I have over here are some little washers that I printed that have handles on them. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little handle so you can grab the washer with the screw in it, because putting the screw into the corner here is quite hard. If you're putting this screw in the corner, it's quite hard to hold it. So I've got these little handles that I can use to position the washer when I'm screwing it in. And there are 4 of them, so I can put one in each corner. These are M3 screws. They're actually 20 millimeters long, so there's a lot of thread in there. And there's 4 of them. So this is actually a very nice frame. It's going to hold everything extremely well inside the box. I really like these little handle washers. They make it so easy to put the screw in the hole, get it all lined up. And there we are. It's really snug in there. I have also put a mating USB connector on the waterproof plug here. So we have to feed that through. Now the gasket's going to go on the inside for this one, and it has a D flat on it here. So I'm going to get all that set up, and we're actually going to show some video. This is going to connect up to the LattePanda, and we'll just show how it works actually when it's connected. Okay, here we're just going to put the nut on. So that's the USB connector, and they just join up as any USB connectors would, and we will fire that up and just see how it goes. So just a quick showcase of how this is going together. I have these frames which will be used to mount the post that's going to hold these things. So there's a frame on each end, like that, and there's actually two posts that are going to dictate the angle. It's going to either be vertical like this or rotated like this, and these two mounting holes here have a pivoting post in them which are connected together. I'll show you that one in the next segment after I do a video test with this thing. I might actually put the lid on. Make sure there's no dust there. Grab my screws. Let's just see how that goes. There we go. So yeah, these it comes with the big 6 screws for the edges. I had to actually purchase those M3s to hold the frame inside, but it comes with these nice screws for the outside. And since I'm not really a metric guy for screws, my stock had not quite enough. I had to go buy some. Alright, so I'm going to set that up and do a video test. So this is the LattePanda. It's the camera is in this Hammond box, and it's just watching the TV. And right now we have it on the aquarium channel, so we can actually see fish even though we're not underwater yet. But the LattePanda can handle the TV with its HDMI output, and I can just show that by switching to the computer. Now it's now taking successive recursive images of the TV. So it's just taking a picture of the TV, which is showing the TV, which is showing the TV. So just to prove that the LattePanda does work, but you can see that there's a huge latency. So if I put my hand in front there, it takes a while to register, and then it takes a while to show up in each successive frame recursively. So it's got some latency as it processes these videos. Kind of interesting. But the LattePanda does work just like a normal PC, and it's not a ball of fire for this particular kind of application, but I'm just looking for a simple webcam picture. So it can record a webcam simply by going to the camera. Let me just show that. So where are we? Go down here. I'm using a wireless keyboard, and we'll select this is just to show you where the camera is located. It's right here, and that's what I selected to get this on the screen. So it's just looking at the webcam, and it takes a while for that to propagate through the various recursive images. Kind of interesting. This is the view from the camera inside the Hammond box that the LattePanda is recording. It is just the fire channel, but you can see a large fisheye distortion due to the ultra-wide-angle lens. But it's kind of appropriate since this is going to be used underwater and simulate a real fisheye. The LattePanda is not recording sound, which is really just a bunch of fireside crackles and pops. So I'm just trying to throw a voiceover on top of it. Here is what the aquarium channel looks like through our underwater camera, which of course is not underwater at the moment. The LattePanda is recording this to a USB memory stick because there's not really enough memory in the C drive SSD that it's using internally. It isn't achieving a very high frame rate nor a very high resolution, but it's perfectly adequate for my project. I'm playing around with a new mic for voiceover, and so far I'm not very happy with the settings. However, Peter's Peace equalizer program is helping. I think this is about right for now. If I didn't have such a wide-angle lens, it might be hard to tell that this is just an aquarium channel. At least the camera's all working. Now I just have to get the pole apparatus all set up and built. I want to do that before dunking it in the water.